Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's my top 5 beauty picks for November, which just seems crazy that we're about to head in December. And actually, speaking of December and Christmas and all kind of things like this, I did mention before that I treated myself to an advent calendar, and it's this one here. It's the BellaIzzy Sparkling Christmas Advent Calendar. So I feel like in my collection of makeup, it's glitter that I'm missing the most, that's kind of lacking. And obviously, you know, I've used the shade Unicorn Wings in quite a few of my videos, and it's just a lot of fun. I thought, actually, why not get I've wanted a beauty advent calendar for a while, but I thought, why not get something which I don't have a lot of? So that's why I chose this one. So it's going to be fun. I will open it in videos, so you'll see. So I guess in my Strictly video this week will be the first time you'll see me open it on camera. So I thought it would be quite fun just to open on camera in each of my videos in December, and seeing kind of what goodies I get inside. So I'm very excited for that. But moving on to today's actual video. So I've got obviously 5 beauty products here. I'm going to start with the big one first. So now, when I first got this product, I enjoyed it. But I said you didn't need it as a whole, I didn't think. I thought you could probably get individual bits separately and it'd be actually better. But for some reason I just can't stop using this. It's the PHB Pressed Minerals 18-piece Professional Palette. So it's got, it's very messy. So it's got a face section and an eyes and lips section. Now, so you get the bronzer, finishing powder, blush, 4 blushes in this section, and then you get 8 eyeshadows and 4 lip colours. Now, the reason I said before that I didn't think you needed it as a whole was because, especially with this portion here, that's not going to suit every skin tone. For me, this powder is probably half shade to a shade a bit too dark for my skin tone. This bronzer is just about shows up on my skin tone, and I'm very fair, so on a deeper skin tone wouldn't work. And then some of these blushes, like these two, are a bit deep for my skin tone. And stuff like that. So I thought, like, depending on your skin tone, it's going to be a struggle to be able to use everything. But I actually have used everything. The one thing I actually say I don't like from this palette is the lipsticks. I'm just not a fan of lipsticks like this. I just find they dry up really easily and stuff like that. But in terms of the rest of it, as you'll see, I've used it in so many of my videos now. Like these shades here, I use as eyeshadows instead from transition shades sometimes, because it works quite well for that. This I still use as powder because it doesn't, if I'm going for a full glam look, then it doesn't matter too much that it's maybe half a shade to a shade too dark for my skin tone. It kind of works. And this bronzer works really nicely, so transition. So some of the products I don't use what they are made for, but I can't stop using this palette, and you would have noticed that. And these eyeshadows in particular, I think I've used this one, Onyx. Is it Onyx? Yeah. In so many videos, just to add a bit of smokiness. Like, these shades are beautiful. This shade here, I think it's one of the first shades I used. It's absolutely stunning. So, like, it's a beautiful colour. And I say I probably get more use out the eyeshadows than the rest of it. So that's why that's what I meant by probably getting, you don't necessarily need it as a whole palette. But I have been using it a lot, minus the lipsticks, and I do really love it. The pigmentation of the eyeshadows is amazing. You do get fallout, so you need to make sure you tap off the excess. I think I find that with a lot of kind of natural based products. Beautiful pigmentation with those, and these are really lovely as well. The blushes glide on really beautifully, especially over unset skin, which is something I look for. Like I said, these are just a bit too deep for my skin tone, but I use them as eyeshadows instead. So I've had to kind of customise it to work for me. I use this a lot and I really enjoy it, and it's got a great mirror in there as well, which is amazing. So overall, I do actually really enjoy this palette, and I have been using it a lot recently, so I wanted to mention that one. I'm going on to 2 quite new products. So if you watched my Lily, so when was it, 2 weeks ago, I posted a Lily Lolo haul and try on. My first one in just over a year, and I really loved a lot of the products in there, as you would have seen, but there are 2 that I use on a day-to-day basis since that video. So the first one is the Illuminator here in the shade Rose. I love the champagne one, but this is more of a pinky pearlescent shade, and just suits my fair skin tone a little bit better. A beautiful kind of velvety smooth texture. Gives a beautiful highlight to the skin. There's no shimmer, glitter, anything like that, so it's a beautiful sheen, real like just glow to the skin. Your skin's kind of naturally glowing. And like I said, I just wanted this one because it just kind of pink pearlescent shades tend to suit my fair skin tone a little bit better. I still use the champagne one a lot as well, just sometimes I want a bit of a golden kiss to my cheekbones, but this one just suits my skin tone a lot better. It's beautiful, it blends really blends lovely as well, and like I said, the big thing for me is there's no shimmer or glitter in it, so that's why I really love it. The next other product from Lilo is the lip pencil. So I got it in the soft nude. Like I said in that video, I wanted to pick this one up so I could have it on a more day-to-day basis. I do use it on a day. I haven't got it on right now actually. Have I? I use it on a day-to-day basis, and I just switch up whatever lipstick I put on top. So it's really nice, smooth and creamy. Okay, it's completely need sharpening. But it really outlines your lips beautifully. But at the end of the day, it doesn't leave that silly rim around my mouth. It does fade slightly from the inner section, but it kind of fades nicely. And like I said, I just pair it with lots of lipsticks. So I've got my Lilo Nude Allure I put over top of it. I've been putting my the B Cosmetics from Superdrug. It's I think it's called the 90s, that liquid lipstick. I've actually been using my Barium Lip Kit in Pose, just using the liquid lipstick over the top of this. It's a really nice lip line, like I said, really smooth, really creamy, the perfect everyday shade, and I'm just really have been enjoying this. Okay, so the next one is a product I already started using towards the end of the month. I've had it for a while, but I've been using something else up first, and it's this perfume here. It's this from Pacifica. It's a Tuscan Blood Orange perfume. It's a roll-on one. I wanted a roll-on one so I could shove it in my handbag, and it smells, I wish you could smell it, it smells incredible. If you like fruity, orangey scents, you'll realise it's not sweet though. It's not really sweet or anything like that, because that was something I was slightly worried about, but it's just such a nice fresh smell, and I really like it. And like I said, it's roll on so I can shove it in my handbag if I wanted to, quickly put it on wherever I want to put it on. It doesn't actually, because sometimes putting perfume around my neck, it can cause my neck and my chest area to go red and patchy. This doesn't do that, which I really like, because I guess it's because it's all natural products maybe in there and stuff like that. So they do a whole range of perfumes, Pacifica. They do them in the bottles, they do roll-ons, they do like the solid perfumes as well, so they do a real range, and a real range of scents as well. But Tuscan Blood Orange is definitely a lovely scent, and I really have been enjoying it. And then the final product is actually a brush, and I feel like this brush nearly features in nearly every single video or makeup tutorial that I do, and it's this one here. This is Kiko eye brush. It's the Eyes 207, and it's the pencil brush that I use. And like I said, I use this, I'm pretty sure, in nearly every video, makeup related video that I do. It's perfect for along the lower lash line, or I use it sometimes to smoke out along the upper lash line, but I use it all the time. This needs a mention because I do use it all the time, and it's really great. If I want like to smoke out the lower lash line, it's great. Or I can make it quite precise along the lower lash line. Or like I said, if I put a pencil liner along the upper lash line, I can then go in and smudge it out with this brush. It's a really great brush to use for that, and it's really soft and really blendable, and yeah, like I said, use it in pretty much every makeup video that I've done, so I wanted to give that a little shout out. So that's my top 5 beauty picks for November. Let me know what your favourites are down below, and if you've tried any of the products that I have got in this month's video. And yeah, I can't believe we're in December already, so that's cool. Bring on Christmas and festive looks, and I've also got a fun little collaboration happening in December as well, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, and obviously the Strictly looks will still continue through December as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.